Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And I see Michelle's already here, and I sent her a hi. We'll be there soon. I got Grammy Colleen Crochets with me today.
Hi, Michelle.
So I watched a couple of your recent videos. The top I remember watching.
This is the Filet Which Way, and I just did 2 granny squares and sewed it together how I
Yep,
wanted it. And I like my necks up like this. I don't like them way down. So
right, right. I
that's
got
what I
my,
did.
I got my, get it out here. I got my mandala done.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a little baskety. I think I did my shells too tight on the outside, so it curls up just a little around the outside.
It's okay
But
though. It's beautiful.
yeah, I love it. It's just supposed to go where my water cup sits by the bed, so I get the next one better. Hi,
You gotta
Emily.
practice, right?
That's right. Hi, Emily S. And hello, Cool Gamer. Thank you for coming.
Hello, hello.
How's everyone doing? Michelle wants to know. Well, I get to sleep without the boot for the first time in 4 weeks.
Hey,
Can't count.
that's awesome.
Yep. I get to sleep without the boot starting tonight.
Maybe you'll
So
get some sleep, restorative sleep.
after the last 2 days where I wake up, take my pill. Actually, yesterday I woke up, took my pain pill, went right back to sleep. My husband came in like 5 minutes after I took my pill, and he said, "You were out." And
Oh,
I'm like, good. That's what I'm supposed to be. 7 in the morning.
that's right.
But today, no, no, no. I woke up at 5:45, went back to sleep, woke up about 10 minutes to 7, laid there and waited to take my pill, took my pill, held on to my water cup because I don't think he got me water yesterday morning.
Oh,
Because I was worried about running out. It's like, I have to get till 1:30 in the afternoon before I can have more water. Unless I want to drink the water that's sitting on the counter in the bathroom, which is the water we pour into the cat's bowl. Hello, Ivy B.
I'm
Great
trying
to
to see the
see you.
chat. It's hard from here to see the chat.
Hi,
Hi,
Patty
IVB. Hi, Patty. Hi, and is it
and
Evita, right?
and Vita. It's I haven't said that name in a while, so hello, everybody. Great to have you all here. As
Well,
I'm,
I'm working on an amigurumi, so.
oh well, of course.
Well, I
That's
said I got to get back on those,
I
right?
know you did. I know you did. And those are your thing anyway. So
Are they? Are they my thing?
I think they are. There's so much I want to do. It's not even funny. And I can't. I tried to get into my buckets. I was looking for my organza bags that I bought for my yarn. I know I have a few left, but I can't find them anywhere. I'm like, I
Oh.
don't know what happened to them. So I was just trying to organize my new cubby holes, my new
Right,
cubes. And I can't find my bag, so I don't want to take the yarn out of the bucket.
right.
Urgh. Frustrating. Hi, Ivy B. I just saw that you won a giveaway today. Oh, congratulations, Ivy.
She did. She won FROG.
Okay,
So it stands for something we know.
right.
But what is her
I
name?
can't remember, but I know exactly which
Oh,
channel.
it's right there.
I remember watching it pop up. I didn't watch that video, but I do remember watching it pop up. Let's see, who did I miss?
And
Hi,
it was a
Daphne.
mystery box. So
Okay. Yeah, that's the other reason why I got to get into my yarn. I got to see what I'm going to put in my mystery box. Hi,
oh,
Kathy. Glad to have you here. Hi, Nisi. Oh,
hi,
it's a wonderful
Kathy.
turnout today. Great. Thank you, ladies.
Charity. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you.
Charity, that's right.
It's always like right there with about 3 other names. And I just,
Hi, DK Jennifer.
I don't want to say the wrong name.
I'm on my cell phone and can't tag anyone. Okay, Nisi.
That's
Margie
okay.
Gold. Hi, ladies. I'm a new sub on both channels. All right.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. That's right. Newbies are definitely welcome. New people, new family members, new friends.
That's right.
I'm trying to get us on the subject here. So, as I'm sure most of you know, we, Colleen and I have started, well, we started it on Saturday, the Race to 500 Friends. And I've got to create a mystery box, which is why I was trying to get into my last buckets, see what I've got to put in my mystery box.
Do you want me to grab my prize real quick? I have it.
You can, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll grab it.
So if you're not a member of my channel or Colleen's channel, put in hashtag race to 500 friends and all of the videos will come up and you'll see the prizes and you'll hear the people that are, I guess, supporting us. By there have been some other shout outs too, don't get me wrong. There's been several out there. I haven't put everything in mine. I think we put pups and
Crochet.
Pups and crochet, thank you.
Connie said she did a shout out and I haven't put that in there yet.
well, I saw Connie did it on her, I don't know why I'm playing with my hair. Connie did it on her community tab. So.
Oh, well, that's
I don't.
sweet.
Yeah. So I don't think we can put that in.
Probably not.
The playlist. So.
I got my hair cut and I have bangs clear across now. And it's just driving me crazy.
You can see the fans blowing mine every time it rotates. You can see my hair go flutter, flutter, flutter. That's probably why I was playing with my ponytail.
Your hair is beautiful. I love it. I'm going all natural. I am all natural.
I'm all natural. Never, ever, ever dyed it. Never
I'm
wanted
gonna
to.
be like you pretty soon, though, because I've got highlights coming in. That's what I say.
Yeah, well, I had those highlights in my late 30s, so.
My papa, he's gone now, but he was completely gray by 19.
Yeah, my sister went really fast. I'd say 25 to 29, somewhere in there. She was completely gray.
That's so awesome, Jennifer. She shared us out on Twitter too.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
And free-handedly shared us on her community tab. That's so awesome, you guys. You know why I want my community tab so bad? To help. To get shout outs.
So I don't have to do a little teeny tiny 2-minute video in order to get information out there.
Right. Okay. I want to show what's in the giveaway, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead.
So I handmade 2 stitch markers. I don't know where the camera is on this. There we go. But then I threw in, you know, the handy dandy
plastic ones. Yep.
But I did go ahead and put a G hook on this one because I know a lot of people can't do the teeny tiny hooks for the amigurumis, and G is the one I grabbed for just because I can make it work with 3-weight yarn and worsted. That's what I do. All right. Next thing you'll be getting.
Thank you, Nisi. That would be awesome.
Is a set of 3 of the Crafter's Secret cotton from Hobby Lobby.
Darn it, that tickles back.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. And then I've got the Sundance Sweets in macaroon.
so pretty. I'm not much for yellow, but I like that color combination.
I'm not much for the yellow or the orange. Like, I
Yeah.
just, oh,
Well, it all looks yellow.
those
It looks like two shades
together
of yellow to me. So,
with the blues, I just
I,
was like, oh, I like that.
yeah, I like the blue and green.
And I've got 3 of those, and let me tell you what they are. They are, well, they're 100% acrylic. Everything is cotton or acrylic this time. 3.5 ounces each, 164 yards. And it says a size I crochet hook or a 9 needle for knitting. And that's
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's what I've got in there.
Very good.
And the cool thing is that all the prizes will go to the one winner. So
That's right. And it doesn't matter who wins because we all win.
Yep.
You and I win.
Oh yes.
No matter who wins. And all of the friends win because they can find new channels.
Right.
So we all win. But we also have Amber Allen, Fostering Crochet. She's giving, I believe it's a hook.
It is. It's beautiful.
See, I've watched so much of her stuff recently. I can't remember which one is which. So it's like all jumbled up in my head. I think it's a hook. Yeah, it is. If it's the one I'm remembering, it really is.
And then Cheryl.
And then Cheryl started her own channel so she could give a prize to the winner of our race. I mean, come on. This woman, I love her to pieces, but she was so adamant. I don't have anything to offer. And I'm just like, I told her, I love your channel name. It's just so cool. Oh,
me too. I love it.
I'm just like, yes, she did it. But to help us, I mean,
right.
It just blew me away. Blew me away.
I want to get my hands on some of that yummy Australian yarn.
No kidding. I love what she sent me for my birthday.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The beautiful purple, is it llama, if I remember correctly? Yeah, baby llama lace. But it's the Queensland collection, which is why she chose it. Because Queensland is the area of Australia that she lives in.
Right.
I can't get it back in the bag. Now it's going to fall out. I don't want any bugs eating my gorgeous purple yarn.
You said you always want to call her Chastity. That's one of the names that's there. And I don't want to call Charity Chastity accidentally. So,
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, my.
So I can't remember, but I know it's F period, R period, O period, G period.
Right. So anyway, I don't know what I'm putting in my mystery box yet.
Right.
Yeah, but I know there'll probably be some stitch markers when I get around to building them. It's kind of hard to work at my table with my leg up next to the table, and I can't put my leg under the table at the moment.
Don't like a little tray for the bed, huh?
Oh yeah, I do actually. But
that's what I've been building my stitch markers on when my arms hurt, because I've got that arthritis going on. When my arms hurt, then I get the stitch markers and it's all right here, right? So I don't have to, and I talk with my hands.
Really? I don't know what you're talking about. I've always talked with my hands.
Oh, me
That's
too.
why I wanted to learn sign language so bad when I was a kid.
Yep. I actually volunteered for it's farm workers kids that get the state paid health or kids care, daycare.
Right.
And it was strictly farm workers. And I volunteered when I was 14 and they put me in the sign language room and made me learn enough because I talked so much with my hands.
Awesome.
I got paid $1 an hour. But you know what? I learned so much that year. I started out in the infant room and they moved me to the sign language room. And It was such a good experience.
Yeah. I taught myself the alphabet, practiced it all the time. Didn't so much practice doing words, but just practice the alphabet because that was pretty much the only thing I could get my hands on was the alphabet.
Now they
Um,
have many apps and stuff.
I know it. It wasn't until I got to college that I actually took 2 sign language classes.
Oh wow, that's neat though. That's
So
true.
I still remember some of the words, but and I've got the books and I got the cards. I bought a deck of playing. Well, they're not playing cards, but they're playing card size, but they're flashcards to
Yeah.
practice your, yeah.
You
So
would love it's my daughter-in-law's mother. She does sign language for a deaf and blind guy all the time. And he goes to school. So that's her job, you know. So she goes to the classes with him
yeah,
and gets to do the sign language in his hand, but just think how much you would absorb doing that.
I
She's
know it.
this person.
I know it. Okay, I have to read this one.
Okay.
Nisi says, I'll do a giveaway video and use your hashtag. I'll choose my winner once both of you reach 500.
Very
That
nice.
is awesome, Nisi. That is so awesome. See, she shared us on her community tab, and she's going to do a shout out tomorrow.
So sweet.
And she's going to she's going to add to the giveaway, and she'll choose her own winner, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's fair. I can go with that.
Before we said that others could join, that's what Amber was gonna do. But she's like, I'm throwing this in. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't understand exactly what yeah, I did. I mean, I hadn't put enough of it together yet in my head to understand what the difference was between her adding something and adding other racers, other people who were trying to get to 500, which is what I thought we were doing. So I got all confused. So
it just kind of happened how people felt they wanted to. The
yeah.
one thing that I know is everybody should have a community tab so we can share and help, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm having such a high learning curve anyway that it would be nice to not have to remember and then forget anyway. I've got a list, but do you know where it is? In my notebook.
I have so many notebooks open and started, and yeah, I can't remember people's names because that notebook might have moved to the bedroom and the other notebook's downstairs, and then I got 2 or 3 notebooks in this room. And
well, and you've been kind of tied up, so can't gather notebooks.
Well, there's the top of the boot.
Oh,
let's
that's
see.
So cool, Jennifer. That is so cool.
I used to sign on an elderly gentleman's hand who was both blind and deaf when I was at college. We did this in a group walk around the town. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, I didn't know anybody who was deaf. I don't even remember if there was anybody in my school that, I mean, we might have had kids that were more educationally challenged than me. Trying to be nice there. Because I had to go to speech therapy. Which of course the speech problem caused me to have problems reading out loud, and it wasn't my ability to read, it was my ability to pronounce things properly.
So do you have an apraxia? Because Brandon sees whatever it's right in his head, he can read it, but when it triggers to say, it comes out different.
I don't think that's it. I think mine was more of a lisp.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it does come out when I'm really tired and really excited, either one. And I have problems with S, SH, TH, CH. Those were the main ones I remember.
too. Sometimes I still need it, I think.
Yeah, well, like I said, if I'm too tired, too tired, drunk.
Oh, Laura will want to see that you're here. Sorry,
Hi,
Laura.
Daniel.
Thank you so much for your video shouting us out.
My guy friend. Got to have a few of those.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Ivy, she said that, oh no, she was saying that her name was Charity. Somebody said, oh, your Ogos in my last video.
Oh.
But the Ogos are charity work. That's going to happen with that. We have a homeless camp just probably, I don't know, 10 miles down the road, and it's called Camp Hope.
Okay.
A lot of positive things there. So I'm just going to go to town, do as much as I can, get Janine to do as many as she can. I think she'll feel really good at not doing that. And then just throw it at them. Let them
there you go. Yeah. I wonder if they could use like crocheted puppets.
Yeah, I'm going to ask.
Yeah, it's just something that just popped into my mind. I'm like, ooh, puppets out of crochet, it's the same idea as amigurumi, so there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, you should find out, because we've got a Camp Hope or something like that anyway.
Right.
Here. So
when we lived here before, I concentrated on the NICU a lot.
Right.
But I'm not sure they're taking crochet donations anymore. I need to double check and see what all those rules are again, because they change all the stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
But my babies, 3 of the 4 were in the NICU. So
right.
To our heart.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't really had anybody join us that was racing to get to 500, which I thought that's what they were asking.
I thought that's what was being asked too, which is why I'm like, okay, maybe I was just confused.
But then people keep, and I'm like, oh, well, that's totally cool too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Help is all racing.
Help is help. So,
that's right. Oh, yes.
Help is help, and we totally appreciate it. I checked, and you're 30 ahead of me now.
Oh my gosh.
So
well, thank you. I haven't checked the hashtag race or
no, just the just the numbers I've been checking. Near 30 ahead of me. I can't believe how fast it's already happened.
Amber was right though. Every person, she said, she goes, Laura, I'll bet you almost every single person that found out through me was already signed up to you, because you guys have been doing your show.
Exactly.
And that made a lot of sense to me. And you've been on a little longer, where I've only been on 6 to 8 weeks now, maybe.
I know. I've been on for 6 months.
But it's true. You've got a show that you're regular on. And so Amber's people are your people. You're already family. And so I know some of them that came over. A lot of them on hers were, oh, I'm already on both of them. But,
I know.
Well,
I know, Jennifer. That's why we said that. That's why we said Sunday that if anybody wanted to join the race, they needed to be at least at about 350, because both of us were already right around there. I'm right now sitting at 349 last I looked, and she was sitting at 379. So
am I at 379?
The last time I looked, which was about an hour and a half ago. So
cool. I got to keep my content up.
Yeah, well, I have to get back to it.
You have to heal a little bit. People understand that.
I know, but it's just I'm so frustrating.
I know it is.
I can barely get into my laundry room Not they did my laundry. So our housemate washed it, and then my husband hung it up. You're at 380 now, Daniel says. That's only gone up by 1 in an hour and a half. Phew.
Remember what Amber said though? Like somebody shot ahead and then like overnight
I know.
flipped it and took it.
I know. I'm working on it. I have some names that from this other thing that I am a part of that I have to go out and I have to do thumbs up, watch a video, leave a comment, subscribe. And then if I put in the special key phrase, then they know where I found them and they will reciprocate. So I've got this list of maybe 14 or so people that I have to get on my act. You know, I got to do my part.
Right.
And then I will have eventually, and it takes some of them some time because I couldn't believe it, but some of these people that are reciprocating, you know, they're up in the thousands. They've got 4,000 or 5,000 people already, and they're reciprocating to me, you know, and I'm like, wow.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So I was really glad that actually could help. And I know it's helped me all along since I found it in February. So.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah, it really is. It's another community that is it's a cruising traveling community that I just happened to find out of nowhere in February.
And y'all have a lot in common. You like to watch their stuff anyway.
I do enjoy some of it. Yeah. Others, you know, it's like, well, I'll subscribe, but I probably won't watch very much. But I did my part to make sure the connections is going to stay and YouTube isn't going to break us apart. Oh. And that's the whole point, you know, of the group. I mean, the way that this lady does it. So anyway, so I know I'll have a few more coming my way, at least about 12 or 14.
I was on Jeannie's live last night and she said if anybody has anything going on, go ahead and tell us. So I told them.
Okay.
That was last night. That was, you know, late my time. So it was really late your time. But you know that if somebody has asked, you know, go ahead and share what's going on.
Yeah.
I have. But probably 2 or 3 places. And I emailed a couple people. A couple people already knew.
Yep.
So yeah. I'm trying.
I got good for you. I got on Roaming with Rovers live today.
Oh, awesome. Did you play bingo?
No. No, she was supposed to be doing an interview, but the person had to. It was Dina. That's all I remember. But she had to back out. Something else had come up she had to do. Oh. And so she was just doing I'm here kind of live, you know, I'm here. What do you want to talk about? And she actually put hashtag race to 500 friends in the the chat. And just about everybody there was like, I already belong to those 2 channels. And I'm like, we need to find more people in our circle here.
Hey, that just shows how fun and friendly and family oriented the yarn community is to me. You know, they're not like cliques and stuff that I've found.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's awesome.
It's fun to see you both grow. I check on a daily basis. I probably check 3 or 4 times a day, but I only write down the last one I do at night so that I've got more or less a tally for Thursday, Friday. I think Friday was the only day I skipped so far. Saturday, Sunday. So but I write down the last one I see at the end of the day. So
next time I get a little bit of a yarn budget, I've got to get me some Paw Ply guys. If I but my budget has been cut until I get some of this crocheted up. Which it will. I do, you know, so especially grandkids are here.
Yep. I gotta find my baby wool. I want to make one of those dresses. Oh, I bought a bunch of baby wool when it was on clearance. Oh man, like Michael's like 3 or 4 years ago.
These are from June.
Oh,
A
wow.
little bit of May. And I'm just like, so you can't say I don't use it.
That's awesome.
I
I've kind of been in a slump. Of course, I can't do acrylic in the summer, so especially
right.
with no air conditioning on the second floor, which is where I spend most of my time.
Now my hair's really got me crazy. I got one of those for my room. The little my hus my husband bought me that a couple years ago because
Is it a
I was
rolling cart?
yeah. It you just hook it to your window. Can you see it or not?
Nope.
I'm gonna do this instead because I can see when you see there.
Oh, yeah.
And there's
Okay.
a tube that goes to the window, but it is air conditioning. When I was bed bound, I was like, honey, I can't do it because there's only a one for the window out in the living room.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do it. So he got one of those, and he got the kids mini ones for their rooms.
The little, like the mini Arctic chills or something.
No, they're really because our windows are teeny tiny. I mean, I don't think you could get out of them if there was a fire.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And,
I understand what you mean now. Got it.
and so he had to get, window unit, but they're teeny tiny and can only do their room.
Right, right, right. Yeah, downstairs in the dining room, we have our big, huge one that does the whole first floor. It's got this special, I don't even remember what it's called, but the special plug. Uh,
Is it like a swamp heater?
no, it's an AC, but we had to buy one that had the right kind of plug to go in the outlet because it's been there because the one we got with the house and it had been there since the 80s.
Oh,
And it all of a sudden it just stopped cooling. We were gone on vacation and we get home and the house is just hotter than blazes, but the air conditioner is still fanning. And my son never said anything. He was here the whole time. Well, we were gone. And he never said the air conditioner was dead because it was still blowing, So he didn't even think about the fact that it wasn't cool down there. So we had to go find one that had the right shaped plug to fit in this outlet that had been put right next to the window. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we have a refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, and a freezer on the first floor in the kitchen.
oh wow.
So we had to make sure that whatever we got had the right kind of plug and would help alleviate the heat coming off of those four appliances.
Right. All
So,
in the same room, huh?
well, there's a door between the dining room and the kitchen. So if it's open, then yeah, that heat is going right out into the rest of the living space. And it's way too hot in the kitchen to not have the door open and at least get a little bit of that cool air in there.
Right. Yeah.
So, but that one was like 500 and some dollars. And after that, our little ones that we had upstairs, we started having problems, started going out. One tried to catch fire,
Oh no.
well, it's a very old house, so we
Yeah.
only have so many outlets per room. And in fact, the room I'm in here has one outlet. Okay. And
Oh.
I have three, so it's a fire hazard too. I have three strips. One's plugged into the wall and the other two are plugged into the strip, so
Oh.
that I have ability to have things plugged in more than one place. It's old house problems.
I understand.
So,
Grandma's house was built in like 1901.
well, this one was built in 1920. And we can still see on some of the walls where the old gas lamps were before they removed
Wow.
the gas lamps and filled in the hole. Yeah. So it's wired for electricity, but it's all old knob and tube. And then it was all not wired, piped for gas lights. So, and we were all, oh yeah, we can do this. We'll turn the attic into a master bedroom. 2 flights of stairs. There's no way I can do that anymore. we never got it done. So now the housemate is cleaning up stuff, and things are getting taken to the attic, and things are getting taken to the basement, and I can't even go save the few things that I've seen. I can't now. Once my foot is more healed, maybe I'll go up to the attic and save the pillow my mother-in-law made for our first anniversary.
Yeah.
Before the bugs eat it all up.
Yes, you need to save what you want out of your stuff.
So, I mean, I know he brought her here. I know my husband brought her here for a reason, and I know she's been a big help. And yes, I've had a bunch of issues with it. I'm trying to get past that, but as my therapist said, you've had a lot of changes in the last 3 to 4 years. And I'm like, or 2 to 3 years. And I'm like, you think? And they seem to slam into me constantly. It's no wonder I'm arguing with my caregiver, just like my clients used to argue with me because I was taking away their independence.
Right.
And that's exactly how I felt too. So I'm trying to get past a lot of stuff right now. And that's why I love being on here with everybody, because I can laugh about it. I can cry about it, and I don't get funny looks.
Oh, you don't get funny looks.
I don't get, well, yeah, I get funny looks that I can't see.
Well, who cares about those? I don't think you get funny looks. I think you get a lot of people that know exactly what you're talking about, sweetheart. Oh, hard.
Yeah.
Or one way or another.
So, anyway.
Yep, Laura's going to do you are going to do a mystery box.
I am going to do a mystery box. I know that there will at least be some.
Oh, the other thing I'm
some
doing,
yarn. Okay.
I'm making something for someone. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So I really am going to try.
Hi, Lashira.
Hello. I'm really going to try to make what the person who wins asked for. I really am going to.
So it's going to be, that was going to be sent separate then.
Someone set a blanket for their bed, and I don't know what size their bed is.
Well, I think you just have to take that one with a grain of salt, but
I might do an Afghan, like a throw.
There you go.
And just call it good, because that's hard.
Yeah, and you're going
to get my kids done.
Right, and you're going to have to send it separate too.
Yeah.
Since you're not going to know who the winner is until.
Yes.
Yep.
So
yeah, I'm planning on some yarn. I'm planning on stitch markers, and I don't know what else. I only have this little bit of money that I've got right now, and I have all these prizes I got to get mailed out. And I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to make it pirate ship print the right size label. Okay, so I got this size, which is the little teeny one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, if it prints the label as half of an 8x11, 8.5 by 11, it's going to be too big for this little thing.
Gonna take up the whole thing anyway. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it would end up wrapping around somehow, and I don't know if the post office would be happy with that or not. And then I've got the bigger ones, which that should, the half size of a 4. It's basically a 4 by, I can't remember, 4 by 5.
11, so it would be.
Yeah, it's about 4 by 5. So it should fit just fine on here.
Yeah.
But this one is going to, I don't know. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how to make it work.
I can't even find pirate ship as a shipping thing. So you're further than I am.
You can't find, oh, you've got apples. I keep forgetting.
I know. That's why I told my husband I might have to have him start getting me a little bit of an electronic fund going. Well, he's the accountant, so I don't touch it. He's the one who tells me when I can do fun things. You know, he's like, you're good. And then I can.
Okay.
But I have a budget for my yarn and whatnot. But
right.
I'm pretty skilled, I have to say that.
My husband and I talked about it, and I had a budget, and I actually was under budget, and now I don't have a budget at all. So
darn it.
Yeah, which is why I finally got my resume done. I made him help me finish it because I'm like, help me figure out how to word some of this because, you know, I'm like, dot. But you have to remember, I got an A+ in scientific writing. Okay. So put it down there. Frank, there it is. Dot. And that's how I am. And this is why I can't write romance novels as much as I wanted to. It's something I've always wanted to do, was write a romance novel and get it published, you know, but I finally figured it out. That's not my thing because I don't do the flowery. I don't do the description
and all that.
Well, I can do that side of it. I'm actually very good with conversation.
Adjectives you're not good at, because that's the describing, right?
It's the describing. That's exactly right. Because I mean, you know,
you're just you're like facts.
Yeah, it's science. It's dot. This is this, and that's that. You know, and I got an A+ in scientific writing. I got an A. I think it was an A anyway. It was a A or B in poetry. So, and I've been able to write poetry since I was about 8, and I'm fairly good at it. I got published when I was 8.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, I mean, but anyway, and I'm going to have to pick up a couple of other things. I just don't know. I don't know how, and I don't know where, and I don't know when. So that's why I was like, well, I'm doing a mystery box because that gives me time to get my foot a little more healed and gives me time to maybe find a little extra money. Oh, that's what I was saying. And that's where I got off track.
The other thing that's in there is those spinners.
Right.
I feel those, but I know they're in there.
Yes, I remember you showing them. But that's why I was saying I made him help me get my resume done, and I sent it off to Amber. And she told me that she was going to send it to her whoever she needs to send it to at her job. And she said, more than likely they'd be calling me.
Nice.
So I'm like, I don't know. I don't really want to work full time, but you know, if they're willing to put me on like what am I trying to say? Like a part-time while I'm being trained and while my foot's healing, you know, then I could go to full time. It's because of getting up and down the stairs that I just like, I don't want to spend the entire hot month of July stuck in a hot room sweating.
No.
So, and taking my computer and everything downstairs, I can't carry anything up and down the stairs. I use the railing. I use the wall and the railing to make sure I'm not going to fall down the stairs.
Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah, I can't carry anything up and down. It's going to have to be the help or our housemate or my husband carrying it up and down. And I know they get tired of it. But I'm not going to be able to handle the heat of July in this room.
No. Isn't that kind of why she's there, to help?
Yeah, but because we were very low on money and the money didn't, we were doing okay, but it wasn't great after I ended up having to quit my job, although I never officially quit, but I know she took me off the list of employees. And that would have been October of 2020. We were doing okay. And I don't, you know, with the money that the government sent us. I can't think of the right word, but the money.
Stimulus.
Huh?
The stimulus?
Yep, the stimulus checks. I actually was getting some saved, We were using a little bit here and there to do some stuff that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was actually getting some saved. And then we added the third person, a third person eating, the third person using the water, you know, all that good stuff. And so the bills went up. And I had to buy some sheets for the bed. I had to buy a comforter. I actually wanted to buy a duvet to put over the comforter I already had, so
Right.
that it would be more feminine instead of masculine, because the comforter I have is my son, my second child's, my son. Okay, I'm not going into that. My second child's Star Wars, because that's what we had. And so I just wanted to buy a duvet to cover it.
Yeah.
I ended up buying comforter and pillows and extra pillowcases. And I mean, before I knew it, the money was gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this isn't working. We cannot survive on this amount of money with 3 adults and a cat. And then I don't want to go into this anymore. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm done with that. I don't. So I have a small amount of money to mail out packages with, and I'm going to do as fast as I can. And I'm really sorry, everybody. And Dame Nabbit.
Mystery box is wonderful.
Yeah, no, it is. And I'm just, you know, once I get through going through stuff, when my foot's better and doesn't hurt so much,
without your boot,
I get to start sleeping without the boot tonight. I do have a little ankle brace that I plan to put on it, because I have an old waterbed. So I have a waterbed frame. So the last thing I need to do is smack one of those 2 sore spots on that hardwood frame when I turn over in the middle of the night. So I'm going to protect it still.
Right.
Just less protection than it's had for the last 4 weeks. And I mean, I do take it out of the boot every day, and I do work the ankle.
Oh, good.
That's they told me the second surgeon I saw told me to take it out every day and work the ankle so it doesn't get too stiff. He also told me to put ice on it. That's not happened. It's still swollen. It's still yellow too. I don't turn purple and blue.
You turn yellow.
I turn yellow. It's after my body starts working on the bruise. That's when you actually see the color on me. You don't see anything. I mean, you might be able to see a little bit of blue when it first happened, but it wasn't until about, I don't know, 5 days later, we took it out and we were all like, oh my God, my foot's just yellow. bright, and I shouldn't say bright, I should say dark, you know, very, very concentrated dark yellow, because my skin was doing its, you know, body was doing its job. It's just you never saw purple or blue or anything, except maybe a little bit at the beginning, the day I broke it. Right. It's just weird.
It is.
So let's see. I remember saying hi to Lashira.
Yes.
And I know I talked to Daniel, and it's already 3:19, so we've already gone over.
Have we? Whoops.
That's okay. I don't mind. If I'm on here by myself, a half an hour is sometimes even too much. But if I've got somebody else talking and the chat's going, you know, which I think we've stalled out a little bit.
Yes, we have.
But that's okay. Yeah, it's been great having you on again, Colleen. This is what, the 3rd or 4th time you've been on with me, I think.
3rd, I want to say.
Sunday and today and
then the one.
I think there might have been. There was at least one other time, so 3 to 4, somewhere in there.
The first time I was not prepared at all, and you said, "This is how you get known."
It is. I mean, you know, I went out and got on other people's channels and popped up, and you know, and yeah, I mean, it is, and it's worked, hasn't it?
Yes. What did Daniel say I'm at? 380. So yes.
380. I haven't checked mine, but that's okay. I'll check again later, I'm sure. At least twice more today. I'm obsessed with it. It's like, okay, I want to see where we at. Where are we at? Where are we at?
You're silly.
I am.
Well, but you're tied up right now. So, it brings joy, excitement to your day.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Well, nobody has gone over there and seen the extra videos. Laura and I both have a playlist with all of them on there, and a couple people are throwing in prizes.
I know it. It's amazing. I can't wait to see what Nisi puts out. I don't know if I'll see the live shout out tomorrow, but that depends on what I'm doing.
I have her bell rung, so hopefully I see it. The girlies are coming over to swim in a little bit. Who knows if they'll stay the night?
Right.
They do whatever they tell Grammy we're doing.
Okay, well, that'll be fun, whatever it is.
One time I said, I don't care, you're here too much. You get to be more like kids because they have to have some rules. And Cadence said, Grammy, your sign right there says Papa and Grammy's house rules. Cookies anytime. Ice cream for breakfast. I'm like, that was when you guys only came once in a while.
Yeah, can't spoil them when they're there with you all the time. Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, I'm the one who has to deal with the sugar crash after the sugar rush.
Yep.
I'm the one who has to deal with all that. No way.
Yep. Gotta put well, and as they get older, you gotta put a little more rules in there anyway. So
yes.
Yeah, you do. It's just part of the way it is.
Well, she's old enough to read to tell me that my sign is what I should go by.
Then she needs a new rule.
She needs different signs.
Maybe it's time to take it down for a while, huh?
Well, we're keeping them while mom's at work. So it's 4 days a week and works overnight. So
yeah, I know.
It's fun. It's just, it's hard on you as you get older.
I don't know. I don't have any.
Well, imagine having a baby right now with everything else.
I already know that my daughter would never let me be alone with any of her children anyhow. She told me that years ago.
Oh.
Number one. Number two, they live in a different state anyhow. Number three, I don't even know if I'm going to get to go to her wedding.
Oh, no. Because
I kept trying to get her to do just, throw something together before you guys leave, kind of thing. Nope. We got to do this. Okay. So I don't even know if I'll ever get to go to her wedding. So plus her boyfriend has always been, whose parents pay for the wedding? And she's like, the bride's. And he says, we're never going to get married then.
Lord.
And I'm like, whatever. And then a few years later, I was like, your wedding doesn't have to cost $10,000. And it's not that your father and I wouldn't help with something, it's just, we don't have any money right now. We haven't, and she's heard this her whole life. We haven't had any money my whole life, Mom. Which is why I finally went and got a job her senior year of high school. Boy, did that make waves in the family.
How old is she?
28.
That's a fun age. Mine's 20. She's going to be 30 in August, my oldest.
Nope, she just turned 28. She just got her PhD. So
I did a whole bunch of stuff different than she would, that's for sure. So I understand the differences.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Thank goodness for technology, though. At least you'll get to FaceTime them and see them.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'll just pray that door stays open.
Well, all I can tell her is, I'm sorry, you were my first kid. Yeah. You
I
were my
always
first. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was going to go overboard, and I didn't know where I was going to go overboard.
yeah.
You were
I
my
always
first
say I
kid.
don't know any parent that didn't do the very best they could, no matter what the situation. Now, my sister had some addiction things back then, and she still did the best she could,
Right.
other than going, well, she did do that. But you know what I mean? It's like I always tell my daughter and my daughter-in-law and anybody who complains, just remember, I don't know a single parent who hasn't done their very best to do the best they could.
Yep. Yep.
So that usually gets them to think a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, she's backed off her
That's good.
issues with me some anyway, but
That's a blessing.
yeah, it is. It is. I know it. And I love her to pieces, and she knows it.
Yeah.
Because she's my first.
Oh yes, of course. They can break our hearts and make it shine so quick too.
I know. And on that note, I want to say it is 3:27, so we've almost gone an hour. And I want to say thank you to everybody that showed up.
Thank
And
you.
we haven't gotten a comment in 11 minutes, so I know.
For all the shout outs and stuff, guys.
Oh, yes. Oh, everybody, you've been so helpful and so kind. And I want to get to 500. I want my community tab. I want to be able to do things in different ways than just making a 2-minute video because, oh, I forgot to tell you this, you know, or, oh, I had to change my time to this or whatever. Or I had to cancel my Tuesday live because I have a doctor's appointment.
Yep.
You know, it's, I want to make the videos more about content and less about that. Less about stuff I could put on a community tab if I had it. So this is about getting our community tabs, about having fun. Hashtag race to 500 friends. And
one lucky winner gets 4 prizes so far that are amazing.
It's amazing the support and the help and the kindness that's been shown.
I've been so surprised. I thought there might be a little bit of,
Me too. I was worried that people were going to get upset about this. Maybe I decided to do it too soon. But it just hit me the other day when I was looking at my numbers, and it hit me the other day. I'm like, Colleen and I are about in the same spot. We should just try to do something that could. And I'm like, I loved Amber and Robin's race.
Right.
So why couldn't we do something very, very similar to that, but make it ours? And
it's working.
And it'll take how long it takes, but I so appreciate the support and the love that has been shown.
It's amazing.
Kindness.
It is.
It's just amazing, and I love you all, and thank you for showing up to the live. Those of you who came, and thank you for the ones who come in and watch it on replay. There we go. I'll get the words spit out eventually. Bye, Kathy. Thank you for being here, honey. And I know how hard it is to type with one hand. It's really hard to play clarinet with one hand, too. So I did that in high school. Hi, Kim. Oh, well, thanks for coming, honey. I know you came late last time, too, but it's okay. I'm always on at 2:30 on Tuesdays. If you've rung my bell, you should get well, I don't know how well those announcement things are working with StreamYard lately, but anyway.
I had to ring the bell again today, so she might check it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just goes away.
It does
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes it does. Okay. All right. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye, Colleen. I'll talk to you later.
Happy racing.
Bye-bye. Okay. Again, I love you all. Be safe. Speak to text. Exactly, Kathy. Next time, Kim. Bye-bye.